morning, my friends. How is everyone? It is 66 degrees here and it feels great. So glad that I got to start today's walk in the cooler temperatures. It's not even August, but that's the beauty of living in northern states, not Florida states. Anyway, hope everyone's doing good and getting ready to kick off their weekend. It should be a lovely one. Hopefully it is wherever you are. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I was toying this morning about starting today's walk or going on today's walk because I did one yesterday. And so I do try to get my rest days in between. I think it's super important for many reasons. And usually on my rest days, I try to do a little bit more intense weights, my two 12-pound dumbbells. And but I woke up and it just felt right. And so I'm doing it. And so, yeah, still keeping with that 3 to 4 times a week. Remember I told you sometimes if I'm feeling really energetic, I'll get a 5th one in. This might be the 5th one for this week. Yes, in the middle of summer, but like on today, it's 66 degrees, why not? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a few things that have been on my mind. So indulge with me and let me know, drop in the comments how you feel about these things. The mornings are so beautiful and peaceful over here. Oh, yes, I'm in a different walking spot today. So we are walking through a residential neighborhood, which is beautiful. And always nice to take your walk in a different direction, see different sights, and we've got a lot of hills here. Look down there. Yes, it is a hill. Believe it or not, it is a hill. So we are just going to walk and enjoy it. Yes, today I am in my daughter's neighborhood, spending some time looking after the grandbaby. So decided to come out a little extra early in a net new walking path, which is always great to try and see things from a different perspective. We get so caught up in our own day-to-day that sometimes we get to do something different is always nice. Anyway, lots of lush greenery over here, and so I'll take some and show you, but trying to get my 5 miles in this morning, so stick around. You all know this just as well as I do. Tomorrow is August. August the 1st. The Halloween decorations have started to spring up, and it's just the shortness of life sometimes kind of takes you by surprise. We're all 3/4 of the way into this year, and I don't know, sometimes it just, maybe especially as I see my grandson, like wow, he's already 10 months and life just passes by. And so whether we enjoy it or whether we don't enjoy it, whether we make the best out of it or let it just pass us by and we're a passenger, time's gonna go on, and before you know it, X is here. And so I try as much as I can to just make sure I look for things to enjoy and look for things to look forward to. I read once that someone interviewed a lady who was a prominent member of the Red Hat Society, and I think she was in her 90s, and I've forgotten where the story came from, but they asked her, like, how 93 I think she was. That is a lovely age. Like, what's the secret? to your longevity and your joy, because she always seemed to have a glow on her face. And reportedly, she said, always having something to look forward to. Always knowing that in 2 weeks, I'm going to look forward to this. It's not always even the biggest vacation. Sometimes it's the simplest things. Sometimes it's your favorite cup of coffee tomorrow morning. And that was her secret sauce. Just always waking up with something to look forward to. So I challenge you, as I challenge myself, to take that to heart, because I do think there's validity in that. Again, it doesn't have to be the big things, but I literally look forward to my morning walks, gotta be honest, especially as the cooler temps get here. I deal with the summertime, I deal with the heat, it's great sweating and all of that, but I look forward to my fall and my spring walks because there's just a pep in my step. So just one of the casual musings that I have today as I walk. So I ask you, over the next month, let's just say by Labor Day, what 3 or 4 things are you looking forward to? Stop and think about it for a minute and write them down. See what happens. See if they come to fruition, and see if that gives you a slight lift in your day-to-day. I almost guarantee it will. Such a lovely community, or should I say communities. It's like a village with seemingly dozens of different complexes within, but the walking trails just goes on and on and on. Like everywhere you look, you can walk, and the lush greenery. Huge difference from my city living. And you'll know that I'm a city girl at heart, but it's always nice to just walk in nature. Look at this, right? It's just abundantly green. Very refreshing and quiet. I have noise outside of my place literally 24 hours a day. Sometimes it's louder than others. I have construction right beside me, and it's just alive in a different way. But I just do love this greenery and this solitude. Makes for an absolutely beautiful morning walk. So we're going to continue because I am enjoying and embracing this new egress. All right, let's carry on. So, back to your list. How is that going? Is it easy for you to think of 3 to 4 things that you can look forward to, or you should be looking forward to over the next 30 days? Or are you finding it challenging? Therein will lie an area of opportunity for you if you are scratching your head, wondering, what do I have to look forward to? Yeah, so that will be a challenge for you. You know, they always say you should give thanks for 3 things at night before you fall asleep and 3 things in the morning. A lot of times I have the same thing, but I realize that I love that thing so much, and it's my bed in my bedroom. Just the light that shines in, the comfort of my mattress. This is something that is such a staple. I have to force myself to not add it to my list of 3 things because it habitually comes up as number 1. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to take it as a good sign because I just really enjoy and appreciate the privilege of those 2 things. They bring a smile to my face every time I think about them. So anyway, let's carry on walking. Hopefully you're still thinking through and noodling on your list. Also on my to-do list for today is to set up my DJI Osmo. I think it's a 8, version 8 iPhone gimbal. So lots of functionality there with that little trinket. It was a little gift. And yeah, we'll see if I can set it up. It's going to help when I'm walking and talking to not have all of the up and down and up and down and up and down. So you should stabilize that. It's also got some cute functionality where it will follow me. So if I'm walking around the house, I can program it with some hand gestures and movements, and it will lock into wherever I am and just follow me around. So look forward to seeing how I can get familiar with that tool and start to use that. And it's very small. I mean, it's called Pocket for a reason. It does fit into a side pocket of a backpack. So anyway, that's on my to-do list today. It's one of my things I'm looking forward to. And that's within the next 24 hours. Hopefully you're still working on your list. Let's go back to the DJI Pocket Osmo setup. I am one of the most non-technical persons or people that I know. So this might be a bit of a challenge for me. So I'm gonna have to push through it. But you know what? Setting up my YouTube channel and recording these videos, that was a challenge for me also. But I gotta be honest, I am enjoying learning these new skills and just sharing my daily walks with everyone, hoping that they'll inspire at least one of you to embark upon this daily physical ritual. But yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe the next time I'm recording, it will be stable and I can report that I set it up and I love it. So I'm hoping that's the end result of my YouTube today. Gotta love YouTube. Everything is on there. All right, my friends, so I think that's a wrap for today. I think we got in around 4 miles maybe, probably a little bit shy of 4 miles, not the 5 miles that I normally do, but that's okay. Grandma duty calls and I've got to go answer to my little one, or my little one's little one. Anyway, thank you all for joining me again. Hopefully you enjoyed today's walk, the little chit chat, and some of the amazing green scenery that is just native to this area of North Carolina. Look forward to seeing you all next week. Again, I hope I'm going to be using my DJI Osmo to record next week's walk. Hopefully everyone's having a fabulous Friday and an amazing weekend. All right, thanks again for joining. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.